Hello and welcome back to the Wargamer, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to paint the blackened skin of the Salamanders chapter. Now before we can begin painting our skin, we want to start off with a black base coat. Now I've used a black primer for this, but if you're not using a black primer, then a layer of Abaddon black should suffice. Now you may have noticed that I've kept the head separate from the rest of the body, as this will make painting those details a lot easier. Now before I begin work on the skin, we first want to paint the glowing red eyes. Now for this I'm going to be using Mephiston red and using a very small amount on the tip of my paintbrush. You can see here I'm using a very thin brush indeed. By painting the eyes at this stage, if we do make any mistakes, we can easily cover them up with Abaddon black. With the eyes completed, the first task in painting the skin is to apply a highlight of Skaven Blight Dinge. Now the reason I'm using this particular paint is because it's a nice warm grey, which will give us a more skin tone effect than using a cool grey. So I'll be using this paint to pick out some of the raised edges of the face, including the brow, the nose, the cheek, the lips and also the chin as well. Basically anywhere you've got a pronounced surface. The next step in painting our salamander skin is to apply an extreme highlight using Storm Vermin Fur. Once again we are using a warm grey, but this time I'll be focusing on some of the more prominent facial features. This includes the bridge of the nose, across the brow, the upper cheekbones and also the chin as well. When painting these highlights, I would highly recommend mixing in a small amount of water, as this will give you much better control over the flow of your paint. The final detail that I'll be painting on my salamander skin will be picking out the lips using Bugman's Glow. Now you want to water down your Bugman's Glow for this step, as you don't want it being too pronounced, otherwise it will look like the salamander is wearing lipstick. So I'd recommend creating a mixture of 1 part paint to 1 part water for this. And here we have the completely painted head, who you can see I've attached to the rest of its body. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please do let me know in the comments below, and also make sure you subscribe to be kept up to date with all of my future content. If you haven't done so already, be sure to check out my Salamander conversion video in which I showed you how to build this Primaris Salamander Captain. I would also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, these videos would not be possible. So if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, you can find a link to it in the description below, and from there you can donate to me from as little as $1 a month, which would just really help me in producing future content. So all that's left to say is thanks for watching and goodbye.